Hi, fellow traders. I hope that you guys had a lot better day than I had. Um, I just flat over traded. I can't put it any other way. I guess over the weekend, anxiety built up, um, and I don't know what happened this morning. Maybe I had to wake up at 5 this morning to do a mentor session. So, maybe I drank too much coffee and I was just too jittery this morning because you'll see what I did. Um, it was just mouse mistakes, just clicking. It's like I had nervous twitch and I just would just click the freaking mouse, and it just caused me to get in all these tickets that just made absolutely no sense. Um, but I was looking for this on the reversal. This was actually the first day in weeks that I did not have an open range trade to take. Um, you know, there's always been one or two, and a lot of times I ended up missing them. But there wasn't even one this morning I could even get. So, I just started looking for reversals, and this one came up. So, this was a nice candle. I kind of anticipated it. Um, let's go back and look at the 2 minute. I kind of anticipated it right here. Had this been green, that would have been a little bit better anticipation, but it wasn't. This was a red doji. It's on the 2 minute, but I was liking this hand. This is what I call a reversal hammer. I mean, that's just a name I have for it. But this is a hammer candle. But I call it a reversal hammer because most of the time what happens is the price action dips down and then it gets bought back up, and we get a nice full body going up with no wick to the top. And to me, it was forming that hammer candle. It hadn't formed it yet. So I looked up here on the 2 minute and I was like, yeah, that looks pretty good. So I got in. And, it did try to push up a little bit, but it wasn't at 2 to 1. It wasn't, so it didn't make sense for me to take profit, even though it looked like it was coming back. So I said, well, I'll just wait, see if we're going to get a little pullback and a retest. Well, it pulled back a little bit past my entry, so I said, well, this is going to go back down. So let me go ahead and get out of this, and I can flip this short. So I ended up, instead of um, selling this thing, I actually bought 500 more shares. Because see, here's where I bought it at the over 17.18. And then here at 10.38, I was supposed to be getting out, and I accidentally bought 500 more shares. So I'm in 1,000 shares. So I wanted to get out so I can short it. So I get out here, and then I turn around and I short it. So I get in 17.12. I'm getting ready to put in my stop, my hard stop for the short. And you can see I got in here at 10.40.13. At 10.40.29, I got out again. And I'm like, what in the world am I doing? It was just a complete, I'm sorry, 10.40.06. I short sold it. At 10.40.13, I'm trying to put my stop in. I accidentally went to market versus stop. So when I clicked buy, I covered it immediately. So this was like 7 seconds. I covered it. Then I get back in at 17.11, and I'm like, man, what in the world is going on here? So I covered it at 17 because I didn't like the price action. There was a whole lot of support coming in right here. This is where, I covered it. These are all of these tickets. You can't even see because the 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 triangles are just stuck on top of each other. But there's where all my extra tickets went. And it was just I was just accidentally. It was almost like I had a nervous click, and I'm not nervous. I just think maybe I had too much coffee because I woke up early this morning, and I had probably 3 cups when I normally only have one. So that probably explains why I was a little bit out of sorts and a little bit jumpy. But this was a good cover, I felt, because that it did turn around and it did go back the other way. I didn't take it for a long. I waited for it to test the 9 and I got short again. So I waited for it to go back up. I got short 17.17. And when it pulled back to here, I started seeing all of that, um, all of the buying and stuff coming. I mean, the support coming back in. And so I got out here. So these were 2 solid trades, that I took. One from here to here, one from the test of the 9 on down. And, I had a pretty good day going. And then so I covered it here at 1701. And then I got short at 1692, which is, right around in here somewhere. Let's see, what time was that? 11:43. So yeah, right around in here. It's kind of on top short there, and ended up getting stopped out here. I held through all of this mess, trying to wait for this 90 level to crack. I had no idea that 90 level was gonna be so strong. I thought it was gonna kind of push through that and get down to 66. There was another level at 1666 that I really wanted this to get to. But as you can see, this thing held up for a long time. Ended up getting stopped out here, but got back in when I saw that this was a false break. And most of the time when you see a false break, it's going to come back and take out this level. Well, it came back and it sat on this level again. It tried to test it again. And we consolidated a little bit above the 9. But, again, I was using this level here, the 1697, as my guide. So as long as we didn't get a stop over that, I wasn't going to get out. So we got the pullback. We did get a little bit of a move down to, I think, 86. And when we finally got 86, I went ahead and took it there. But here we got another little consolidation and another little test right here of this level of the 1680 level when it rejected it, and we only got 1690 level, I'm sorry, tested the 1690 level, and then we got to move down to 1680, and that was the low. The volatility just wasn't there, and once I got in this, it just didn't make any sense for me to get out. There was nothing else moving, nothing worth me dumping this. As long as it was below my technical levels, I still had a chance on the trade. The trade is still in play. And, these technical levels like this, anytime you get a break above it and a hold or a confirm, this level goes from being resistance to support. So here it broke through resistance, but it couldn't hold. And this candle closed back below it. Same thing happened here. We had a nice pop-up, and I like to call these stop-loss pops because basically all it did was take out, all of us poor bastards that had a hard stop in. And I was one of them. I had a hard stop in because I went and got lunch. I actually left, got on my bicycle and rode up the street and got my lunch and came back. And so I was eating lunch when I got stopped out. And then I came, got back in here because this was a false break. And like I said, normally that's a precursor to losing this level. And eventually we did. It just took a long time. I just don't like this how slow things are moving now. I was in the slow motion trading this summer. Now I'm expecting things to move a little bit quicker, and I'm not in the slow motion mindset. But I still think I need to, bring it down a little bit and just get back into summer mode. But not the way I wanted to start the week off with. We did add $100 to our account. What that's what the goal is, to grow. Once I get 5,000 in here, then maybe I can make some moves. I think we're at what, 33 or 34 today. But I'll look tonight when I go over my trades. But you know, another example of why you do not want to overtrade, especially when you're trading with SureTrader and you have all of these fees you have to deal with. You just don't want to overtrade. You want to be, um, more particular about the trades you take, and it really, it wasn't me overtrading by design. I just got like 5 or 6 tickets in here that I shouldn't have had because I got happy clicking the mouse for some reason and just was just all out of sorts. But that happens. Um, just have to work through it, and we'll come back tomorrow. Hopefully, we'll have some nice solid trades, and we can there is a chance. I'm not gonna say it, jinxing myself. So we're just gonna come back tomorrow, and we're going to try to get back on track. I'm gonna stop at 1 cup of coffee like I normally do every day, and make sure my head's screwed on straight. So everybody have a great evening, a great night, and we'll see you bright and early tomorrow in chat. Oh, one more thing I forgot. Um, I did try to come on live on Ticker TV this morning. There was a little bit of issue with my platform freezing, and I'm not sure. That's what was happening when I was recording it. But I'm recording this on my new computer, but I'm on my other computer when I'm doing my other trades and stuff. So I don't know what it was, but hopefully tomorrow it'll be better and we won't get any freeze ups, and I can just let it run for a little bit. But we'll see. I'll try it again tomorrow. If not, we'll get it straight. But see you guys.